Okay, this for my Scorpio. I just heard myself say this. I just heard myself say this is war. This is war. Or somebody saying to Scorpio, this is war. Okay, Scorpio, this is the bracelet one. I'm going to see if I can get a vision for my Scorpio. Okay? Remember, all of this is the new chapter, Scorpio. Anything since Thanksgiving, anything past that is the new chapter, okay? Okay? So I got a whole box. My love cards is a whole box right there. And we not using none of that because that had the X's in it. All of that is back there, remember? So if God had me bring anything like that out for you, that means that some kind of way something coming your way, probably in the next 6 months as far as a little. But so far, you know they got to stay back there because the X should be out of your life. If you're looking at me, your X should be out. That twin flame person should be out because the person didn't come up to par. Get my drift. Okay, so let's just flow with my Scorpio. Universe, give me a vision for the sign of the Scorpio. My Scorpio kings and queens. Let's flow. Well, I got a Scorpio prince, my grandson. I would call him a prince because he's not an older person to be called a king. Okay, let's just flow here. Universe, anything for the Scorpio? Okay, you're going down the steps, Scorpio. Is it your porch steps? Do you have like a back porch and steps to go down, Scorpio? At least like a good 7, 6, 7. Could even be more than that. Do you have a dog like I don't like to say dogs' names wrong. He, in a way, he's something like a poodle, but he's not a poodle, I guess, right? You know when something like a poodle, but their eyes are covered. He's something like the kind my cousin had. I don't want to say the name wrong. It's a little squirt, a little doggy, full of fur, but the eyes is so covered up by their fur. But anyway, going down the steps to the back. It's like the back. So I don't know if you're in an apartment or that's just your first floor and you're just going down your steps. You know what I'm saying? Of your back door steps, your back porch steps. And it's like a dog out there. A small one though. So maybe you taking him out some kind of way to go to the bathroom. Maybe, I don't know. So as a female, I just can't see your face or anything. And seem like you older, I can tell that too. You might be in your 30s and your 40s or past that. I just can't see your face to tell. Okay, here's a lady. I'm seeing a lady now. Okay, here she is. She has glasses. But you don't have to look like her, remember. It's just somebody, okay? Curls all over her hair. It's like grayish. She have one either flowers or some kind of designs in her top, whatever it is, short sleeve. Really, it's something like she have on like some kind of uniform. She could be a nurse or somebody. She could be work somewhere where you have like, it's called scrubs. I mean, it looked like it's that type of thing. But anyway, let's see. You could be a nurse. You could be a nurse's assistant. You could work with children or whatever it is where you wear some kind of uniforms. Maybe you came home to let your puppy out to go to the bathroom just for a little bit, or you just home for good. Let's just see. I don't see anything wrong though. Nothing bad about. Okay, I don't know. I don't see anything wrong though. Is your name Mary? I don't know. I'm trying to see. I can't really tell. I don't see nothing really wrong with her. It's like she went down the steps and the dog is down there. So he might have went in front of her, or she might have let him out ahead of time, and she going to let him come back in. So I don't know anymore. So this is a Scorpio. So let's just flow Scorpio. So remember, you don't have to look nothing like the lady. It's just representation, right? God just shows me a person. You could actually be a man. Get what I'm saying? That's taking your doggy out back to use the bathroom. I don't know. Let's just flow. Which ones? because I can't really, I can't see. Let me see. I can't tell if anything is wrong with you. So I'm trying to figure out what cards do I use, universe, because I can't tell with this person what's wrong. So let me just let God tell me, because I don't want to pick up the wrong cards. Healing of the soul, abuse cards, love cards, or healing cards, universe. Okay, let me just flow. Okay, love. Love. Okay, I'm shocked I'm picking up love cards. I just talked to my Scorpio about love. That's amazing. Okay, God. Okay, I see on the top, this is what's sitting on the top so far. So what? You're going to cover that emotion, some kind of emotion. So let's just flow. Somebody might have been questioning your ability to be a star. If you guys, whatever kind of job, if that was a scrub, like I said, look like, maybe where you are working at, if somebody questioned your ability to be a star, maybe somebody is talking about your work ethics ain't the best, or maybe something like that. I don't know, Scorpio. Let's just flow a little bit, okay? Where you had heartfelt tears. I see the card. That's why I'm saying it. Let's just flow. But God say, read a book, Scorpio. Be assertive and assess something, Scorpio, and don't get all upset about it. Okay, let's say with my Scorpio, somebody insisted on a period of time with my Scorpio, maybe as far as your work ethics. Get what I'm saying, Scorpio? Okay, let's just go for my Scorpio, because time is going by tick-tock, but it's your time to rise, God says, because you might hit the downsides, my Scorpio, right? You might hit the downsides. Let's just go for my Scorpio. Let me just mix these a little bit till God tell me. Dealing with a person that's a center of attention, maybe at work or whoever it is, that you might hit the clap back at. Let's flow. One more. Let's flow. Here we go, Scorpio. I'm just going to grab this for my Scorpio, a bunch of them. Let's flow for the Scorpio. Okay, maybe you got to take a test some kind of way, Scorpio, or somebody testing you to see if you can, if you going to be late again, or whatever the complaint they might have. So you got to see a test. Right, so let's just flow. Maybe somebody putting you on trial, gave you, oh my goodness, look, the sorry card. Maybe if it's not work, it could be a romance, right? Because love cards usually go with anybody. You don't have to be some man all the time. It could be anybody as far as love. Your job treating you fairly, get what I'm saying? So far, I can't, the lady seems like she is out there with her puppy, her dog. And I just can't tell with her what the problem is. So if it's work for her, I'm going to go the work direction. If it look like as a man, you're going to know, because I'm going to set things. I know this one, she want happiness again right here. Old times, happy times. Get what I'm saying? So right here, it could be her job testing her, putting her on trial. Might have gave her some kind of notices. They questioning her ability to be a star. That simply mean her work ethics. Can you really do this job? Is you getting too old for it, or whatever it is? I don't know. Right? I'm just throwing stuff out there right now, and they're gonna be testing her. That means, seeing if she can do the job, like I said, and keeping track of her time and if she late or whatever. But it says right here, somebody is gonna cope with things, right? Because they're gonna say they're sorry to her, right? To you, right? So I gotta turn it to you. So I'm gonna forget the vision for a minute and let me just talk out to the Scorpio, right? We got a Scorpio, whoever you are, right? It could be where you got a job and they question your ability to even do the job. If they're going to let you go, they're not going to let you go. If you're running late, if you're just not doing things right or whatever their problem is, and they're going to keep an eye on you. And they putting you on trial by letting you know, giving you warnings. Get what I'm saying? Okay? So we can leave that alone as far as the lady I saw, right? If it's a job. So if it's a man or anything, I'm going to go that direction if it look like that. Or whoever we talking about. I just don't know. Somebody going to test you. Let me just say that. Or you going to test someone. Or he or she. And put the person on trial. That means you're going to see, where they coming from. Whoever this is. Because somebody going to say they sorry to the sign of Scorpio. because in order for them to cope, they feel they got to say they sorry, but whoever this is meant to do it, this person did to the Scorpio. God says right here that you're doing conscious living. Okay. Somebody going to be sincere. Right? To gather up all that's needed to get started in a situation. So, or you are. So if you actually getting a test, taking a test at work maybe, if I can go that way and you're going to take a test at work or something like that, you're gathering up everything that's needed to get started. If there's anything like that, right? Let's just flow a little bit. You say you want to get happy about something because you saying you gone for good from a job or from a person, because here we got a man. God said you got to drop whoever he is, right? Drop your burdens, because is he a God-like husband? Okay, if he not, you got to drop him. We dealing with the floor plans. Steps are made for the floor plans. So you heard me say when I was over in that box, I saw a card that says downsize. So if you're living with somebody, you might have to downsize, because if you're going to drop this man and he's somebody who live with you, you're going to have to drop him. You got to downsize, because you ain't going to be able to afford your house, right? If it's not that, you're going to have to downsize for it, because maybe you're going to have to change your job. Let's go however it flows for the Scorpio. Or you're just moving, period. Okay? You're going to have to keep your cool, because you got unstoppable energy. Okay? Or somebody toward you, because somebody toying with you and you're going to walk away from whoever this is. Or somebody did toy with you and the person walked away. Take it however. Because blaming you won't help, Scorpio. Because you wondering if you could have stopped it. Something somebody did to you maybe. Or maybe this person feeling now, could I have stopped it? Whatever the person did to the Scorpio. Maybe the person going to test Scorpio. See if they can still get away with things with the Scorpio. Whatever this is, right? So we have right here. You want to say bye-bye baby to this person. Or to a job. However it's flowing. And this person going to be going to another city, state, community, or whatever it is. Or you going. Take it however it's flowing. Neighborhood or wherever. You or this person. Because you will get your mind settled, right? Because you want to be happy with this card. You want happiness. Okay. This person wants you to drive in the person's direction where the person will be waiting. Right? Follow me? Or you might have been like that at one point with this person. See? Because you're going to doll up for a date. So if we take it to work, I can turn it around and take it to work. You're going to drive in my direction. A new job, right? If you drop your burden, whatever job you got, if you being tested or whatever, if you get warnings as far as a job, you're going to drive in the direction of another job where your boss or the interviewer are going to be waiting, anything like that, and get your mind settled, right? Because you want happiness again. Wondering if it's your fault, as far as because you're being blamed, maybe if it's something at work. I can take it another way. You're going to doll up for a date, and the date would be an interview. Follow me? If I take it to the job direction, I'm yours and you're mine. So some kind of way you might have thought that job you had, it was like that, but some kind of way something went wrong. But if it's a new job, this means that they're going to hire you. Follow me? Or we can just take it as far as a man wants you to drive in his direction, or do you want him to drive in yours? You'll be waiting or he'll be waiting, because he's saying I'm yours and you are mine. You might have thought this back then about a person, but or right now in your life or whatever's going on, but the person going to say it and you're going to doll up for a date, because the relationship was charred though at work or with some or with a man, because I think I saw I'm done on here, if I'm not mistaken. I thought on one of these cards. This way it's burnt up and it's no more good. The ingredients to the relationship, that means it's been destroyed. Gotta do some meditating. Follow me? And you got to just be yourself. So cheating won't help at some place, right? So maybe your guy, whoever it is, might have been cheating with somebody. Cheating should be the last thing the person did. Or you're going to doll up for a date. And you're going to step out. Because your relationship charted with whoever it is you had. So you're going to decide to just step out and you're going to do some cheating. If it's not that right there, the person stepped out on you and went somewhere to some hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, somewhere this person went. And cheated. Anything like that. Where the ingredients are charred, burnt up, destroyed. That just simply means the relationship is destroyed. You stepping out with another woman, another man, and getting really downright dirty with somebody else. That's ruined most couples. You had couples that still take people back after that, but I couldn't do it. Myself personally, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, but that's just me, okay? So we have right here because it ain't gonna work. It won't work. Time steady ticking. Person thinking about your softness. Or want you to be soft with him because this person meant to do it. This person meant to go get a room at the hotel. Meant to do it. Come on. Don't just tell the truth. Be a man about that thing. Because he a dusty. You can't see it good. He a dusty. He need to come up to par. You want to know if he'll come up to par. But don't find out if he come up to par. God wants you to drop him. God wants you to drop him. You want to know, will he come up to par? He is right here. But God told you over here to drop him. Didn't God tell you to drop him? If he not acting like a God husband won't be at no motel, hotel, Holiday Inn cheating with nobody. Not a God husband. Okay? So we had, look, God coming at you. That cord got to be cut. Because God said if he not godly, cut that cord. And he not godly if he in a... You heard what I just said. I ain't going to keep repeating myself to my Scorpio. Okay? I'm fighting my feelings. But I'm going to let them rise. Well, let them rise. Let your feelings rise then. And fuss them out. Right? And while you at it, take the key and put his bags outside. Okay? Give me a reason why I should take you back. Look at this card. They light green. Here you are. Give me a reason why I should take you back. Why are you even asking him? That's the problem ladies have anyway, sitting there. Why would you be asking him to give you a reason? You shouldn't even waste your time. Boy, you need the brass little one around here with some of you ladies. You need me around. Oh my goodness. I will help you pack his bags and put them out. Don't be asking nothing. I'll be ignoring him like I don't know him. People don't like being ignored, you know. People don't like being ignored. That's kind of one of the worst things. People hate that when you're not talking back. They hate that. They don't know what you're thinking and you're not talking. Boy, I help you pack your bags and take your key. Is that what, is that my Murray? Ain't gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna shed no tears. I don't know all the words to that song, but I don't sing her songs anyway because it makes me talk singing. I hate to sing like that. But yeah, he not a godlike husband. Steps to me, a change had to take place. You asking him the last card. You need some work on you, whoever you are. If this storyline goes, you need some work on you. You might need another one for whoever you are because you shouldn't be saying this. You can't be a divine. You can't be all the way where you need to be at with God because ain't no way you will be saying this. Give me a reason why I should take you back. When God set this over here, you supposed to do just what God tell you right here. You don't sit there and tell him nothing. God saying this right here. God saying all this right here. Drop your burdens. Is he a godlike husband? This shows he not. He was somewhere, wherever he was, cheating. God said, cut the cord. Because he not godly. God telling you. So you shouldn't be asking him at the end, give me a reason. That shows your weakness and that you still want him back. Nah, that don't work like that. God saying with the second card, here the person enable for him to cope. He trying to apologize. He trying to apologize and get back good with you. But God telling you, drop him. Now, if you don't drop him, that's your own problem. You're going to put him on trial, I guess, and try to test him. But he going to try to test you to see if he can squeeze back in to your good graces. After he done ruin the marriage by stepping out. You don't get in another woman's bed and think it's fine to crawl back in your wife's bed. It don't work like that, sir. I'm talking for if she ain't talking. I'm talking for the Scorpio. You don't do that. It don't work like that. Some ladies might go with that because they crazy about you, but if the lady loved herself, she wouldn't even let you back in there. That's how that goes. I don't care nothing about marriage, the person, your husband or not. He'll be sleeping in another room. Or if he in the same room, we'll be in double beds. He wouldn't be in there where I'm at. Oh, no. That's not happening. And I'll be working on a divorce to get rid of him. And that's no joke. And you got to get some lessons from the Brass Love 1. Okay, this for a Scorpio out there, whoever you are. There's no thinking about it. Give him a reason to take him back. God say cut that cord and leave that cord cut. If God wants you to have that person back, God will tell you in time. If not, it's not to be. This is the Brass Love 1.